Hey girlies, welcome back to my channel. This video is dedicated to my girlies out there who want to look well put together and who want to chase their dreams, but they may not know how to, or they simply don't have enough time. So I put together this cute 2 to 3 step makeup look. All you have to do, of course, is put on your foundation, but then all you need is 2 eyeshadows and a lipstick of your choice, and you're going to be slaying all fall long. So if that's you, keep watching. Before we get started, I do want you to know I am wearing a tube top. I like to wear tube tops when I do my makeup so we can focus in on the makeup. So I'm going in with a concealer and my beauty blender, guys, just to have a base for my eyeshadow. And I just honestly pick any concealer that's near me. The brighter, the better, especially if if I really want my colors to stand out. I'm just going to use this beauty blender to buff it out. And yeah, this is the same beauty blender I just used for my face, so that's why it's super brown. But I did get a I think it's manila colored beauty blender. And when it's all blended out, I go in with my Sacha Buttercup, and that just sets it. I've really been enjoying makeup lately, and since the fall started, this is literally the makeup look that I've been going to. This is like my go-to everyday fall look. If I have on eyeshadow and you see me 9 times out of 10, it is this look. Guys, the palette that I'm going to be using for this entire look is the Anastasia Beverly Hills times Jackie Aina palette. But first, I'm going to go ahead and wipe off all excess setting powder, and then I'm going to get into the palette. The two colors I'm going to be using are Credit and Edges. Credit is the brown shade that I'm going to be popping into the crease. Right there, guys. I'm popping it into the crease and I'm just blending it out. Sometimes I go in a windshield wiper type motion, and then other times I just kind of buff it out like you see me doing right now. The goal here is just for it to look seamless, for it to look creamy, just for it to look well blended. So I'm going to be doing this for a little while until I begin to see it blending perfectly into my skin. I do want to make sure that it looks really good, so I do repeat this about 2 more times. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this video and you guys can watch me do that. Guys, can we take a second to get into my skin? Oh my gosh, let's look at my skin. All I want to say about that really is self-care is so important. I've been doing like a whole lot of self-care. If you don't follow me on social media, you might want to do that because I talk about it like all the time on there. So make sure you do look in the description box and start following me on my social media handles. But yeah, back to what I'm saying. Self-care is so important, and I've really been sticking to my self-care routine, my skin routine, you know, drinking my water, all that good stuff. And just looking at my skin right here, it looks good, and I'm so proud of myself because this is actually not my camera that has softener in it. I haven't used a camera with softener in it for a while now. This camera just shoots raw. And just looking at myself right here, the skin is looking good. My makeup is laying flawless. Guys, it just makes me so happy. So yeah, self-care is really everything. So if you're not taking care of yourself the way you know you need to be, this is your sign to start now. So moving right along, I'm going to go ahead and go into the second shade, which is Edges. And that's that orangey fall looking color. I just gently press that on the top lid of my eye. I like to start going as close to the lash line as I can possibly go, just to make sure that the color is evenly distributed. And then I just work my way up from there and just, you know, put color wherever color needs to be, making sure that I don't have any patches that don't have any color. So I'm pretty much just covering the actual eyelid with the orangey color. Once I'm done layering in that orange shade, I go back in with the brown shade Credit, and I just put it at that edge, and then I sweep it down just to make sure everything looks really good and really blended well together. And then I do like my edges closer to where I'm going to put the wing liner. I like it to be a little bit darker, so I do put a little bit more in that corner before I buff it out. And then the next thing I do is put on some eyeliner, and then mascara and lashes. So I took a poll on my social media pages to see whether I should use lip gloss or lipstick, and lipstick won, so we're gonna go ahead and use lipstick. I first use a brown liner, and I do overdraw just a tad bit as I line my lips before going in with the lipstick. But honestly, you can barely see it. I guess I would say that I just follow that indentation right there. I follow it and I try to actually draw on top of it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I go in with this very pretty shade by NYX Cosmetics. It's their soft matte lip cream number 20, which is Copenhagen. After putting on my lipstick, I go ahead and check it out, and then I go ahead and go in with a highlight on my Cupid's bow. And of course, that's optional. You don't have to do that at all. I just love to have a whole lot of highlight on my face, obviously. So that's pretty much it, guys. I just go ahead and add some finishing touches. But yeah, that's it. All this was 2 eyeshadows and a lipstick. If you want, you can use gloss. You don't even have to add the lashes, because a lot of the times when I do it, I do not add lashes. I just put mascara on my regular lashes. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you share. Make sure you like. Make sure you comment. And make sure you subscribe. And don't forget, if you live to love, you would love to live. Bye, guys.